Well, happy Monday. Another cold morning out there. Sub-zero for many spots, including the Twin Cities. We barely dropped about a degree below zero early in the morning and teens below zero in the northern part of the state. So we definitely saw some colder temperatures again, briefly. Not as cold as it's been, but we're also into solar spring now. That happened over the weekend. And what is that exactly? Well, the darkest quarter of the year is behind us now. We're in the quarter of the year where we see the fastest gain in daylight. But of course, we can still get winter. In fact, in San Francisco, February 5th is their record snowfall ever. Still remains that 3.7 inches fell in downtown San Francisco. That's really hard to do because it's down by the water, and that water generally modifies things. And kind of on a related note, a climatologist in Alaska posting this graphic showing that the chances of 3 inches of snow or more have increased for parts of the upper Midwest. We're one of the places, especially in the Dakotas, seeing an increase over time when we compare the old normals to the new ones. And that's partly because of climate change. A warmer atmosphere holds more water vapor, and it's still usually cold enough to snow versus rain, even in our milder winters. We do have some bands of clouds moving across the state here midday today. A couple of flurries in that, but taking away the sunshine for just a brief bit. But high temperatures are going to be a little cool today, still around just 20 in the Twin Cities, teens to the north, but southwestern Minnesota already getting in some 40s. Really can see the difference here the last several days because there's no snow on the ground in that southwestern corner of the state. But tomorrow, close to 40 degrees, 30s all the way up into northern Minnesota. It is going to be a mild Tuesday, and it's sticking around. Not quite 40, but we're talking about highs around 30 plus through the rest of the week. In fact, temperature anomalies for the next 5 days above normal, especially up into the western portions of Canada, the Dakotas, but Minnesota gets in on some of that. And then next week, a little bit of a shift in the pattern. We'll start to see some colder air spill in as that upper level ridge kind of retreats. That allows cold air to slide east of it. We showed this last week. We talked about how, well, we'd be beneficiaries of warmth in the meantime. It would come back to bite us a little bit. But we do have a system we're watching for Thursday into Friday that's going to bring snow, maybe even some rain showers, but it is looking likely that the most significant snowfall is going to be for northeastern Minnesota. These are 4 different models, all a pretty similar picture. Canadian model does bring it a little further south and west, so we might see some snowfall. But again, temperatures are going to be pretty mild where it is possible we'll see some light rain showers too. But overall, here's that Pacific Ridge I was telling you about. It kind of retreats as we head into the weekend. That allows some cold air to slip in, just kind of brush us Saturday. It will be chillier in the teens, but then we're back into some warmer readings, maybe 30s and even 40s early next week before we see some cooler weather. And at least in the short term, no sub-zero temperatures, I think. Saturday we'll get close. Twin Cities probably a couple degrees above zero. Northern Minnesota probably will be above, below zero. But overall for the Twin Cities, the next week at least, I think we will see no sub-zero mornings. But here's Saturday morning. Basically from St. Cloud north, probably will be below zero just Saturday before things warm back up. But of course in the Twin Cities and southern Minnesota will be beneficiaries of a little bit warmer temperatures out of that. So around 20 today, that's about 5-6 degrees below the normal. 40 tomorrow though. Don't look for a lot of sunshine though. And then again, it stays mild the remainder of the week, just not quite 40. Some flurries Wednesday, and then we'll see what that Thursday, Friday system does. Probably brushes us with some snow and rain showers. And then there's that temporary cold Saturday. 15 for a high, 2 in the morning. But it looks like we'll pop right back into the 20s Sunday.